Mother's Day inspiring quotes from famous people. All that I am or ever hope to be, I owe to my angel mother, Abraham Lincoln. I don't think of myself as a terribly confident person. But I have a survival mechanism that was instilled in me by my mother, Naomi Watts. My mother has always been my emotional barometer and my guidance. I was lucky enough to get to have one woman who truly helped me through everything, Emma Stone. There's no such thing as a supermom. We just do the best we can. Sarah Michelle Gellar. I remember being 7 and asking my mom if I was as pretty as Monique, my best friend in grade school. And with all the love in the world, my mom looked at me and said, "Oh, honey, you're so funny." So, she doesn't lie to me, she answers the question by not answering and instead tells me what she thinks is my greatest strength, Jennifer Aniston. I have found being a mother has made me emotionally raw in many situations. Your heart is beating outside your body when you have a baby, Kate Beckinsale. If I've learned anything as a mom with a daughter who's 3, I've learned that you cannot judge the way another person is raising their kid. Everybody is just doing the best they can. It's hard to be a mom, Maggie Gyllenhaal. Kids don't stay with you if you do it right. It's the one job where, the better you are, the more surely you won't be needed in the long run, Barbara Kingsolver. The best place to cry is on a mother's arms, Jodi Picoult. My mother was the most beautiful woman I ever saw. All I am I owe to my mother. I attribute my success in life to the moral, intellectual, and physical education I received from her, George Washington. My mother is a walking miracle, Leonardo DiCaprio. The phrase working mother is redundant, Jane Selman. Mama was my greatest teacher, a teacher of compassion, love and fearlessness. If love is sweet as a flower, then my mother is that sweet flower of love, Stevie Wonder. It's been a huge joy, this experience of being a mom. I don't know how to articulate it yet, because it is so fresh, Claire Danes. We used to sing along to Judy Garland and Ella Fitzgerald records together. She had the most amazing voice. She's always encouraged me, and she's still that person who, when things look dire, lifts me up and reminds me of who I am, and that we all have a capacity for greatness, Sheryl Crow. Acceptance, tolerance, bravery, compassion. These are the things my mom taught me, Lady Gaga. There's no way to be a perfect mother, and a million ways to be a good one, Jill Churchill. I realized when you look at your mother, you are looking at the purest love you will ever know, Mitch Albom. You instantly become less selfish. You can't be the biggest person in the world anymore, they are. Motherhood really grounds you, Kerry Russell. There were times when, in middle school and junior high, I didn't have a lot of friends. But my mom was always my friend. Always, Taylor Swift. A mother is one to whom you hurry when you are troubled, Emily Dickinson. To describe my mother would be to write about a hurricane in its perfect power. Or the climbing, falling colors of a rainbow, Maya Angelou. Mother's love is bliss, is peace, it need not be acquired, it need not be deserved. If it is there, it is like a blessing. If it is not there, it is as if all the beauty had gone out of life, Erich Fromm. My mother was the one constant in my life. When I think about my mom raising me alone when she was 20, and working and paying the bills, and, trying to pursue your own dreams, I think is a feat that is unmatched. Barack Obama. She drove me to ballet class, and she took me to every audition. She'd be proud of me if I was still sitting in that seat or if I was watching from home. She believes in me, and that's why this award is for her. She's a wonderful mother. Elizabeth Moss. Life began with waking up and loving my mother's face. George Eliot. My mother taught me to be nice to everybody. And she said something before I left home. She said, "I want you to always remember that the person you are in this world is a reflection of the job I did as a mother." Jason Segel. Motherhood is the biggest gamble in the world. It is the glorious life force. It's huge and scary. It's an act of infinite optimism. Gilda Radner. My mother was a reader, and she read to us. She read us Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde when I was 6 and my brother was 8. I never forgot it. Stephen King. My mom is a hard worker. She puts her head down and she gets it done. And she finds a way to have fun. She always says, "Happiness is your own responsibility." That's probably what I quote from her and live by the most. Jennifer Garner. When you are a mother, you are never really alone in your thoughts. A mother always has to think twice, once for herself and once for her child. Sophia Loren. Biology is the least of what makes someone a mother. Oprah Winfrey. Having children just puts the whole world into perspective. Everything else just disappears. Kate Winslet. Youth fades, love droops, the leaves of friendship fall. A mother's secret hope outlives them all. Oliver Wendell Holmes. You sacrificed for us. You're the real MVP. Kevin Durant. As my mom always said, you'd rather have smile lines than frown lines. Cindy Crawford. There's something that just happens to you when you have a baby, and you look at their little eyes for the first time when you're holding them. They've been safe inside your belly for almost 10 months, and now they are in your arms. Intuition kicks in, where you will do anything for them, and you have all the tools inside of you to take care of them. Hilary Duff. A mother's arms are made of tenderness and children sleep soundly in them. Victor Hugo. Mothers and their children are in a category all their own. There's no bond so strong in the entire world. No love so instantaneous and forgiving. Gail Tsukiyama. When I had my first child, I thought, this is the best kept secret. You know how parents rattle onto you about, "Oh, you won't believe your life will never be the same," and and you think, why can't these people just get over it? All they are doing is yakking on about their kids. It's such a bore. And then you have kids and you just want to do all the same things. Uma Thurman. Don't listen to anyone's advice. Listen to your baby. There are so many books, doctors, and well-meaning friends and family. We like to say, you don't need a book. Your baby is a book. Just pick it up and read it. Mayim Bialik. Love as powerful as your mother's for you leaves its own mark. To have been loved so deeply will give us some protection forever. J.K. Rowling. It's the job that I take most seriously in my life, and I think it's the hardest job. Deborah Messing. My mother is my root, my foundation. She planted the seed that I base my life on, and that is the belief that the ability to achieve starts in your mind. Michael Jordan. My mom had 4 kids, one with special needs. She had a full-time job, and she still came home and made dinner for us every night, from scratch. It was amazing. Eva Longoria. I see myself as mom first. I'm so lucky to have that role in life. The world can like me, hate me or fall apart around me, and at least I wake up with my kids and I'm happy. Angelina Jolie. I think every working mom probably feels the same thing. You go through big chunks of time where you're just thinking, this is impossible, oh, this is impossible. And then you just keep going, and you sort of do the impossible. Tina Fey. I would say that my mother is the single biggest role model in my life, but that term doesn't seem to encompass enough when I use it about her. She was the love of my life. Mindy Kaling. My mom is my hero. She inspired me to dream when I was a kid, so anytime anyone inspires you to dream, that's gotta be your hero. Tim McGraw. A mother's arms are more comforting than anyone else's. Princess Diana. The best part of having 2 babies at once, a son and a daughter, is mostly everything. You're just having that feeling of love inside you all the time, and motherhood is such a fulfilling place to be. I kind of wish it would have happened to me earlier in my life. Jennifer Lopez. My mother is everything to me. She's my anchor. She's the person I go to when I need to talk to someone. She is an amazing woman. Demi Lovato. My mom is the greatest mom in the whole wide world. She's done everything for me to make my dreams come true. Josh Hutcherson. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.